Hello everyone, it's David from Twitch the Fiend, and today I'll be going over our attribute draft and role assignment cards. These systems can give your players the thrill of rolling for stats while maintaining balance in the game and between the party. The characters with the best stats, which are great for combat, also have the worst stats, which is great for roleplay. This is the attribute drafting board. The top two rows are the attribute order cards, which inform the player the order of the attribute values from highest to lowest. This helps ensure that there's a good variety of builds and roles in the group without having to plan them out beforehand. The bottom three rows are the attribute values that will be drafted. Each card has a high and low number. Once a player has three of these cards, they will arrange these values from highest to lowest according to the attribute order card they drafted. Each card has a high and low stat so that no player can pad their characters with only high stats. The person with an 18 and 1 stat will also have a corresponding low stat of 5. It's important to note that players can choose the attribute values and attribute order at any time during the draft. So, a player who wants to play a high dexterity wizard can grab its corresponding attribute order at their first opportunity. A player who is open to any build may care about their stats more and can instead focus on drafting 3 attribute values first before drafting an order card. Other players may end up drafting the attribute order in the middle for a balance between the two. This system accommodates all types of players. Players will take turns going in order choosing a card by right-clicking on the card they want and selecting Take Card. It will then show up down here above their avatar to view later. Once everyone has selected a card, the order is reversed, resulting in the last player getting to draft 2 cards in a row. And while that first player got the first pick in the draft, they also get the last pick in the draft. This ensures that whether a player is first or last in a draft, every player benefits in their own way. This means that player 1 will choose a card first, then player 2, and so on until the last player chooses. The last player will choose 2 cards, then the order is reversed. Player 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, repeated until everyone has 4 cards. Since players can choose to draft either an attribute order or an attribute value card at any point, keep in mind that each player should draft only 1 attribute order and only 3 attribute value cards. Having 4 attribute values and no attribute order isn't going to help your players build a character. This system gives a lot of flexibility and fun for character creation, while still ensuring that everyone's character is fair and balanced. When DMing for unexperienced players, it may be better to use the role assignment cards included in this package. These offer less flexibility to the players, but are also certain to be effective builds that don't rely upon a player's knowledge of the game to create a great character. Each card assigns a player with a class and the corresponding attribute values they will use to create their character. With this system, players are dealt 2 role assignment cards from the deck. Each player will then select 1 role to build their character with. Other aspects of character creation, such as race and background, are still up to the player. So here, our player can choose between a warlock with very high charisma and very low intelligence, or a rogue with very high dexterity and very low strength. This is how to utilize the attribute draft and role assignment systems. Keep an eye out for more of our content on Roll20 and check us out on Twitch TV, YouTube, and Facebook at our website twitchthefiend.com. I'm David, and on behalf of everyone from Twitch the Fiend, thanks for watching, and may all of your rolls be crits.